have a new ScrawlrBox, so let's open it. I forgot to cover up the address on the back side. Let's just not show that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that is colorful. I think I might like this. I love the colors and this cute little dragon lizard thing. So the featured artist is Roots, a freelance illustrator from Birmingham, UK, and this is where you can find their art. I really like the bright colors and the bold black lines. I just noticed that the tail got this scarf and a little hat. Cute! Oh, we got a little paper pad. It seems like it is some sort of mixed media paper. I love these little paper pads. I think I have a few of them now with different types of paper. So let's check out the actual art supplies. Also, if you would like to check out ScrawlrBox yourself, I will have a link in the description box below along with a discount code. Got a sticker with this cool leaf pattern on it. Yay, brush pens. Got a Pigma Micron pen, size 12. Oh, this must be a thick boy. Yeah, look at that big nib. Graphite pencils aren't really my favorite things to draw with, but I do like the harder kind of lead when I'm sketching, for example. This is an H, which is hard, so yay. And of course we have the candy. Ooh, sour and cherry, so I think I'm gonna pass this on to someone else. And then we got the star of the show, I suppose. Really nice little box. It is funny, I had a comment the other day saying that they're still waiting for my review of the Karin brush pens that I showed in an art supply haul 2018, I think. So it is a little funny that I got the Karin brush pens. So these are pigment deco brush. For the colors, I'm guessing yellow, orange, red, maybe. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, we got yellow, orange, red, and also brown. This isn't even my favorite color scheme, but the colors look so good together. Water-based, non-toxic, and easy color blending. Oh my, that look juicy. Got a little bubble on the nib. So I already got a bunch of these Karin brush pens, but I don't think these are the same. This seems a little more like paint markers, more opaque. You know what? Let's just try them out and see what they look like. There isn't really a lot of art supplies in this box, but I also kind of like that. Then I can really experiment with the ones I've got and play around with all of it. I have the yellow. Ooh! That is juicy and it looks very opaque. A little squeaky. We have the orange. Sounds like some sort of bird almost. Like we have the red, we have the bird and the guinea pig. So let's see if we can make a little gradient of some sort. Going back with a maybe. Got a lot of orange on the yellow. I don't like that I'm contaminating the nibs. Oh, you can get some interesting texture. I like that. It does actually say acrylic permanent ink, so I think they should be similar to Posca pens, since Posca pens also contains acrylic paint. That is just what I have assumed anyway. Oh, already getting paint on myself. Pigma Micron pen. This will be fun to use. And we have the graphite pencil. It's working. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, we got these ones, so what I'm curious about, if these are as opaque as Posca pens, let's just see on these swatches. We got the yellow on the brown. It is picking up the brown. The red is showing up on top of the brown. So yeah, it definitely works to draw on top of other colors, so that is good. Also, we have the Scrawler challenge, which is creature comforts. I suppose I'm gonna draw some comfy creatures. That sounds kind of perfect, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I've done a little bit of sketching. I'm planning to do not one, but actually 3 little art pieces. I thought it could be nice to make like a little set of drawings. And today I am not drawing any cats at all. No, no, no. I'm actually drawing dogs. So this is my first one. I think dogs are a little easier to make in different shape because I want 3 of them and I don't want them to look exactly the same. And we have the second one, a little chubby boy. Then we have the third one. I'm actually thinking I want to do something similar to this one, where the character itself is in black and white, and then the hat or the scarf or whatever will be in color. I could add some shading to the white with a pencil. Anyway, I have transferred the sketches to paper, so here we have them. Also, I just realized, I think I called this a dragon or a lizard, but I think this is a dinosaur. Got these dinosaur inspired tattoos. But yeah, let's add some ink and color to these little doggos. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna work on all these pieces at the same time. Well, not exactly the same time, that would be confusing, but the drawing process will basically be the same for all of these, so I thought that I would go through each step of the process for all of them at the same time, you know, instead of having to repeat myself for each drawing. Let's start with the coloring. I decided to ditch the brown pen right from the start. I just found it a little too dark, so I was afraid that it would interfere with the black micron pen. I first thought I could use the brown pen for coloring the fur of the dogs, but as I mentioned before, I was leaning towards, is that how you say it? I was leaning towards to keep the characters black and white and then use the colors for the clothes, like the hats and the scarves. I'm blocking in the colors and I decided to not do any of the fancy blending. I wasn't very fond of the look of that. Maybe I just did it the wrong way, but I do love the look of solid color blocks with paint markers. And even if I'm not that fond of the color scheme, especially the orange one is a little too in your face, I did really enjoy working with these brush pens. I don't really think I have tried brush tipped paint markers before. I know that I have a few Posca pens with a real bristle brush tip, but it isn't really the same since these are felt tipped. I noticed though that these Karin brush pens started to feel pretty dry pretty quickly, especially the red one felt a little dry. But yeah, they were really fun to work with and I really enjoyed making these little lines and dots on top of the colors to create textures and pattern. I love making the sort of fishbone pattern to mimic knitting. It is so cute, and since the markers are opaque, they worked really well to layer. Maybe not as opaque as Posca pens, but I still think they're pretty good. And then when everything had dried, which it did pretty fast, which was nice, it was time to add some thick line work. I lightened up the pencil a little with a kneaded eraser first, and I'm so sorry if I'm turning the paper a lot. That is just something that I have to do when I'm inking. It is just easier to do certain lines in certain angles and then I need to turn the paper around. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one doing that. So this thick micron pen was just great. The thick dark lines look so good with the paint pens and it just ties everything together. And to add some more contrast, I decided to color in the ears of the dogs all in black, and I did it in a more sketchy, scribbly style. I left little gaps of white here and there just to add some more texture. And even if I love the thick fine liner, it was just a little too big to add smaller details with on the dogs themselves. I would have preferred a smaller size for that, but instead I went in with a pencil and I added some shading and fur texture, or spots rather. I used the same scribbly texture as I did using the pen, and I think it turned out pretty good. It added a little more depth to the characters. I'm actually very happy with how these pieces turned out. It was so much fun drawing some good doggos for once. Let me know which one's your favorite. I think mine might be the long-nosed one with the scarf. And maybe they are a little too simple, I don't know, but then who says that art must be complicated? I think they look cute together. Then I thought they were done, but they felt a little empty, as I mentioned. They feel a little simple or unbalanced, I suppose. I wanted to add a little more color to them. I really like this dot pattern I created with a brush pen, so I thought it would be nice to add some of that to the background. And I don't know if it added that much or if they look too busy now, but maybe it tied them together a little more. Let me know what you think. Yeah, here we have them all three together. I think they look pretty good as a set. Again, it was so much fun drawing some cute doggos for once. They all look so cozy. Thanks ScrawlrBox for the box, I really enjoyed it. It was a very nice, relaxing one, and I hope you guys liked it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!